Alright, so we have a Nintendo Switch. Seller said that it had water damage. I think I paid like 40 bucks for it or something like that. So when we plug it in, it does draw a little bit of current, but the battery logo does not, or the battery indicator does not come on. Just flip it around and see if so same thing, 185 milliamps, so it's not attempting to boot, it doesn't look like. I did get lucky, and it did have a 128 gig SD card. So I'm going to take this apart and then we'll look at it and see what it looks like. So far it looks clean. Well, if there's water damage, the water damage indicator is not illuminated. So, alright, so I got the game card reader out. Let's attempt to, let's plug it back in and see if it does anything different. I don't see so far any water damage. Same thing. Same thing. The only bit of something I see is right here. If we look under the microscope, there's a little bit of corrosion right there. Is that enough, though, to stop it from booting? And that is the eMMC. And if you remove the eMMC, you kind of get the same effect. Alright, so we cleaned the eMMC. Let's see if it does anything different. It just had a slight bit of corrosion. Nope, same deal. Same deal. Alright, let's go ahead and take the board completely out and see what's up then. Alright, the board's out. Let's inspect it under the microscope. I don't see any corrosion at all. I'm not sure. This is not water damaged. So the question is, what is wrong with it? BQ looks fine. Alright, let's, with everything out, let's plug a battery in. And let's see what it does. jumping up to 462 milliamps. That's with everything disconnected. So what is the deal? I mean, this battery's fully charged, so am I getting voltage at my 4.2 volts from the battery? Am I getting at my inductors? What am I getting? Nothing. So it's not going to second stage boot. Alright, let's check voltages on our max IC. We have 1.8 volts here. We have nothing here. These are 0.8, which they should be. This one is 1.1, which it should be. So yeah, it looks like we're missing. This is just like that other one I worked on. We're missing the voltage here. And the last time I replaced that chip and I got the voltage back. But it didn't help. And our 3.3, we know we're probably getting that. Our 3.3, where is our 3.3? Here's our 3.3 up there by the audio chip. What are we supposed to have on our? We got 3.3 at our P92, and it's not shorted obviously since we're getting voltage there. And we know we're getting voltage at our M92 because that 3.3 is also felt right here, and I think this is what, 1.8? Yeah, that's 1.8 there. So our M92 is not shorted. So we got voltage coming in. We have voltage coming into our max IC. And no voltage. We're missing our, I can't remember what it's supposed to be at that inductor. I cannot remember. Right here. So I suppose next thing to check, is there a short at that inductor, which I doubt. No, it's not a short. So that tells me that this chip is bad, right? That chip is bad. It has to be. I mean, I don't have any other indication to go off of other than that we have voltage coming in, but we're missing voltage at that chip. So question is, what do we do about it? You know, I don't know if I have any of those chips. I doubt I do. I don't like these 0.4 or 400 milliamp Nintendo Switches because they seem like generally they're unfixable. This feels like deja vu with that one I worked on for days trying to figure out. And we've got to take one off another console. Not too bad, I don't think. So we'll try to put this back on here. So I think that's the correct orientation. I'll look at another one. Yeah. We will give this a try. There we go. I think it's on there now. Yeah, it's bouncing. Alright, so we'll wait for this to cool down. And we will give it a try and see if anything's changed. How did I bridge those two? How did I bridge those two, dude? And hope I didn't short anything out. I don't see any smoke coming from that chip. So let's get our ammeter. Nope, same thing. Same thing. Are we getting voltage on that rail we were missing? No, we're still not getting voltage on that rail. So, but we are getting voltage. Yeah, we're still getting 1.8, still getting 1.1, still getting 0.8 over here. Yeah. So the max IC was not bad, but hey, I reballed it, dude. Now that's a friggin' milestone for me. Let me put it back in its shell and see. I know nothing's gonna change, but yeah, it's not going to second stage boot because it's missing. What happens when you plug it in? Without an EMCC, how much current does it draw then? Yeah, so it draws the same exact amount of current. without the ECC. So could the ECC be corrupt? Could the ECC be corrupt? So, can I try to reflow the ECC since it had corrosion on the ECC? So let's go under the microscope. Maybe there's some corrosion. Ooh, I think I might have bumped that too far. Let's let that cool down, and then we will put it back in and see if anything's changed. And that's the only thing I can think, you know, is that that was the only place where there was a teeny bit of corrosion. So maybe some corrosion got underneath it. Maybe heating it up will loosen up that corrosion. Alright, I think it's cool enough to test. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Same exact thing. Nothing changed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits on this one, man. It's just like that other one, you know. Yeah, I think this one's a lost cause, man. Without hunting and poking and prodding for 100 years. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits, man. So if you guys have any other ideas I can try, let me know, man, because these 470 milliamp draw Nintendo Switches seem to be unfixable. They seem to be unfixable. Anyways, I appreciate it. And I'll try to put a video out more frequently than I have been. I've been busy with work and trying to get my heart straightened out. But anyhow, alright man, y'all be good.